Hi there, welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I'm Alex, and I'm here to bring you a Pisces career and finance update, energy update. So I'm going to do a 5-card spread to let you know what's going on for you in the career and financial world, what obstacles you may encounter and how to overcome those obstacles and the potential outcome to help give you some guidance if you're feeling a little bit lost, because a lot of us right now when it comes to career and finances are experiencing some pretty major shifts, okay? Also, make sure you hit that like button for me. It really helps my channel out. What is going on? Okay, we'll center this with the algorithm. What else? This is a general reading, so remember, it cannot possibly resonate with every single person. If it does not resonate for you at the time, please send good vibes, and then hopefully later on down the line, you'll find that we're on the same wavelength. So, Pisces, what can we expect for career and or finances? Wow. Okay. Wow, this feels very personal for you, okay, Pisces? So whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing to bring you the utmost, what's going on here? Sorry, guys, let me just get this situated for you so you can see everything. Okay. Whatever it is that you are supposed to be doing, or whatever it is that's going to bring you in all of this abundance, right? Is very much personal and intimate and spiritual. This is very similar to what I got for Capricorns. You've done a lot of spiritual growth. You might have just recently gone through or are going through a spiritual awakening. Now, the Hierophant is more traditional institutions and formal religion and things of that nature. I feel like you're moving on from that. And what you have been told is stability. And what you have been told is actually correct, even in the spiritual realm. You're moving away from that because you realize that maybe that worked for the people before you. Maybe it didn't, and they're just in denial. Either way, that wasn't your idea. That wasn't your journey. That wasn't your road to your higher self. That was someone else's idea of what fit you. So if you're considering changing careers to something that everybody else is like, well, that's not going to make you the same amount of money, don't listen to them. First of all, that might not even be your fundamental concern. It might be more about what fits you, where you can thrive the most. But I'm here to tell you that when you walk the path in your career and you invest your time and your finances into things that speak to you on a higher level, the money will follow. So don't feel like the authority under which you were raised, while it may have served its purpose, while you still can appreciate it, honor it, and respect those who still follow those same ideals, don't feel like that's the only way and the only right way and the one way to exist and evolve. And as you learn this about yourself spiritually, you are also learning that your career kind of followed suit, where your soul's journey took you. The evolution of your soul is also leading to the evolution of your mindset about your career path. The Empress is in your obstacle position. So I think that the reason that it's here is because it seems elusive to you. Now, where you're coming from, you may have felt like you were in position. You wore the garments. You had the wand. You wore the crown of the Empress. You had all the adornments, all the finances, but it somewhat felt false, right? So now this Empress energy, the reality of it, the actuality of stepping into it in a place of abundance kind of eludes you. Also could represent a boss or someone in a position of authority in your life, a mother, a parent, someone who is telling you, you see how I sit upon my throne as an Empress? This is exactly how it works for you. All you have to do is follow my footsteps. Well, that's not necessarily true. Your journey to the throne is going to look a lot different. Your purpose is a lot different, Pisces. You're being asked to tap into your King of Pentacles energy. Whatever you decide is your path, I'm feeling like it's very much entrepreneurship. I'm going to be honest with you. So while you're currently in position or maybe following suit or under the guidance of an empress, they're an empress in their world, right? That's not your world. This King of Pentacles is you venturing off to establish your own territory somewhere else. There's more than one way to the throne, Pisces. I'm strongly getting entrepreneurship energy here. And again, as you have grown spiritually, so has your desire grown in the career world. And what outcome is going to be, it's going to lead you to something that feels very much like home. This is almost identical to the Capricorn career reading. You might want to watch it, you might not. But I'm telling you, it's the same energy. And the reason for this too is I think that is the energy overall for the earth right now. I don't know what's going on astrologically. That is something I really do desire to learn more about. I kind of keep up with it loosely. But I don't understand the intricacies of it. But I do know and see what's going on around us. And more people are stepping away from formal institutions and getting back to that inner child. Because this is where you're starting. This is where you're ending up, right? So it's almost like, that song started from the bottom, now we're here. It's almost like the reverse. Started from the top, now we're here. But the top isn't the top for you. It was just the false pinnacle of success that the society or false foundation, like some kind of false way of thinking that was embedded in you that had you thinking that this was the only way, and it's not. So in order to find out what is your pinnacle of success, you're getting back to your inner child and feeding what speaks to your inner spirit, your soul, like what makes your soul and your heart smile. And guess what? You can build a business from that and tap into that King of Pentacles energy when approaching this and capitalize off of it. But the first step is to find this little girl again, whether you're male or female, and feed and nurture her. Give her gifts. This is you. Give her time, give her rest, give her reprieve, give her spiritual knowledge and wisdom. Take away from her all the pains of, what you've been through in your past, what you've seen, the failures you've experienced, the hurdles you've overcome. Take away the pain, keep the lessons, and gift her the ability to grow without the restriction of fear. And as she grows into the queen or the king, you begin to discover how you can capitalize off of that inner child. What was it for you, Pisces? Was it music? Was it you wanted a popsicle stand, a lemonade stand? Something that seemed so frivolous and so trivial wasn't. But you let the world tell you it was. So let's do some clarifying on this energy. Let's clarify this old way of thinking here in the form of this good old Hierophant. Let's see if we can get a little more insight. That's close enough, right? No. Right? No, it's not. Forgive my angles, okay? Let's clarify for Pisces. What is this old way of thinking? The Hermit, the Four of Swords. Okay, now can I get one more card, Spirit? Let's do a... Okay. This old way of thinking. So I'm hearing one more card for Pisces. You either lost a job already, left a job, missed out on a promotion, were passed over for something in your career life that kind of was like almost like a Ten of Swords moment. But instead of you taking it that way, where it was more grief and strife, you took it as an opportunity to rest and reassess. Come, Spirit, can I get one more card, please, for Pisces? Let's clarify this Hierophant energy. One more card. I need a card for Pisces. Okay, I got two. I don't know which one came out first. Okay, so clarifying the Hierophant, we got. And remember now, the Hierophant is this old. What is going on? This old way of thinking. We got the Hermit, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Yeah. So, you were going along your journey, doing things the right way, following the blueprint, if you will. Something, like I said, either a loss of a job, passing up of a promotion. Maybe you got the promotion and then you realize after seeking out all this status all this time, something just did not feel right? So you went within to seek clarity. You kind of took a moment of stillness. Now, this could be physically taking a break, taking a leave. Again, you could have been laid off. You could have left the job. Whatever it was, it could have just been internally kind of shutting off. So after work, you come home, you kind of shut out the outside world. You just focused inward on you. I'm hearing that some people may have thought you were depressed on the outside looking in. You were not. You were just very much seeking clarity and you couldn't deal with the noise, okay? Queen of Cups, you gained some footing, some understanding, and some intuition, and realize that where you were or are career-wise was at total conflict with who you really wanted to be and who you really are at a soul level. It left you looking like this on the outside. You see this person in the back? Like you have it all, right? Feeling like this on the inside. Outside, inside. Let's clarify the Six of Swords, because I want to know, did Pisces move on? Are they thinking about moving on? Can we clarify the Six of Swords energy that is taking you into Pisces? Spirit, I get 3 cards to clarify. Spirit, can I get? Take them? Okay. So we got, I keep getting 4 cards, but we're going to go with whatever Spirit says. Page of Cups. 8 of Swords in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Swords. So there's your 10 of Swords. There's your 10 of Swords. Remember I said just now you went more into a 4. It was like you were at a 10 of Swords, but you processed it more like a 4. When you came out of this introspective period, you realized, hey, wait a minute. You know that thing that I kind of skipped over from childhood that I left behind because it wasn't practical? That thing that speaks to me on an inner level that I looked at as just a hobby, just a fleeting kind of, it's just something I kind of like. That wasn't true. And so now you find yourself, even in your advancement, Pisces, feeling stuck. 8 of Wands in reverse. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Feeling stuck, feeling unable to really fit into this institution, into this, whatever it is. Like if you're at a company, you just don't feel like you belong there. Even though you might still be able to collaborate with others and produce, something doesn't feel productive. Something doesn't feel like it's advancing you. And you know why? Because your soul is stuck. Your heart's not being fed. Your heart is at 10 of Swords, which lets you know that your feet need to be at 6 of Swords. I have to do this to get this to focus, to block out this background. So excuse me. Anyway, close enough. So let's clarify this Empress that shows up as a blockage. Because again, I feel like this is an actual person. So the Hierophant were belief systems that kind of kept you held back. The Empress, I feel like, is a person in your immediate energy or people in your energy who have walked the path and achieved quote unquote success, right? And you're not wanting to disappoint is what I'm hearing. I don't want to disappoint them by letting them know I don't want to be them. I don't want to be them. I don't want to walk your path to the throne. I have my own throne. It looks a little different from yours. High Priestess. Ace of Swords. The Moon. Okay, here's where I'm really proud of you, Pisces. And here you, some people see the Moon as Cancer, some see it as Pisces. I definitely associate it more with Pisces. But here's where I'm proud of you, Pisces. That time that you took and that dissatisfaction you felt with your situation, whether it was because of an actual perceived failure or whether it was just not being happy with the successes that you received, you didn't skip over it. A lot of people just keep moving past it and are like, you know what, I'll get over it. It's just it's normal, it's natural. You understood that it meant something. Your dissatisfaction means something and is worthy of being addressed. I think too many people in this life decide that misery is just a part of life and I'll just keep trucking because guess what? Look at all this stuff I've accumulated and acquired. So the little dissatisfaction, which really becomes a big dissatisfaction and unhappiness and wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda. You know, a lot of people skip over that. You did not. You went within, High Priestess, to gain clarity, Ace of Swords, and decided that I'm willing to sacrifice all of this and uncover what really makes me tick, good and bad, what really brings me joy, and also where I got these preconceived notions about what happiness has to look like. I'm willing to uncover it and change my path, no matter how crazy it looks, to find happiness. So if you're already on that path, I'm proud of you. If you're not, I want you to understand that Spirit is telling you to consider these things. Where do you get these ideas about disappointing these people? What do you feel like? This isn't a rhetorical question. This is really a question for you to ask yourself and maybe even journal. Where do you get these ideas? Why is this the only way? Why is there really more security in this and understanding and clarity and right in this than there is in this? Is it really like this so much better? Is it just dressed up mess? Okay, so let's clarify this Six of Cups. Tapping into that inner little Pisces and feeding Knight of Cups, feeding that inner Pisces. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. Listen, it's going to feel right. It's going to look right. It's going to sound right. It's going to bring you, when you are feeding the inner child, right? And you're going back to the beginning. I'm hearing Coldplay, the scientist. Anyway, oh my gosh. It's going to look good. It's going to feel good. It's going to result in gifts upon gifts upon. It's going to breadcrumb you to your happiness. It's going to feed your heart, your soul, your spirit in so many ways. When you tap into this inner Pisces to decide what you really want for yourself, career-wise. The financial part is going to follow this. I'm feeling like I'm talking to some Pisces that are already pretty financially, you're okay. If not, well off. At least bare minimum, you're okay. And I think Spirit wants to confirm to you, you will remain okay and end up even better off. Sorry, this is out of whack. Actually, you will remain okay. I did that backwards. I did that totally backwards. Did I? I don't remember what order I think the Six of Cups was the last card. Either way, you will remain okay and all, well off, if you speak to that inner child. And then you will also find fulfillment. Does that make sense? So you won't be trading one thing for the other. Again, very much like the Capricorn reading I just did. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles. Success. You're able. Okay, hold on. Let me get one more card before I go off on another tangent. Too many cards. Spirit, can I get one more card to clarify the King of Pentacles? Oh, okay. King of Pentacles clarified by Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Four of Pentacles. You will find success. You will be celebrated eventually. Right now, people don't have to understand. Don't worry about it. But you will at least be able to celebrate yourself. But I'm also hearing you will be celebrated by those around you and placed on a pedestal by continuing to pursue this inner child and your inner desires and what makes you happy. Take that leap of faith, Fool card. It's so worth it. And you'll be able to salvage what's left of your sanity. Because I feel like Pisces, whatever you've been doing, although it has provided, it's filled up your coin purse quite nicely, it has been a challenge to your sanity. And you don't know, for the Pisces that I'm speaking to, you don't know if you can continue on this path. Because yeah, it's bringing me money. There's a path laid out for me that seems right, feels right financially. But internally, I am dying on the inside. Every day I'm dying. You can save what's left of that. Follow that voice that's guiding you elsewhere. It's time for you to switch paths, Pisces. So anyway, I hope this is the confirmation that a lot of you needed to step out on faith. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe and join the family. And until next time, Pisces, have a good one.